This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, good morning. So we are studying Snana Vijnaniyam, chapter 8 from Vaidyakiya Subhashita Sahityam. So in previous classes we studied types of snanas. There are 7 types of snanas and definitions to all types of snanas and where to take snana, how to take snana and restrictions of snanas also discussed in previous classes. And 10 benefits of snanas, main benefits of snanas in discussed on 2 shlokas. So today is Manashuddhi. So what is actual snana? Not taking bath is actual snana. So then what it is? For that, two or three shlokas for to understand that one. So 16th sloka of that chapter is taken from Achara Mayukha Grantha. So shloka is Asamarthyascharirasya Kalashaktyadhyapekshaya Mantrasnanadikam Proktam Munibihi Shonakadibihi. So this is the shloka. असामर्थ्यात् शरीरस्य कालशक्त्यादपेक्षया मन्त्रस्नानादिकं प्रोक्तं मुनिभिः शौनकादिभिः. So first step is Padavibhaga of shloka. So this is the Padavibhaga. असामर्थ्यात् शरीरस्य कालशक्ति आदि अपेक्षया. So here कालशक्ति आदि अपेक्षया, actual this is one word. So but to understand clear words of this line, I split it like this: Kala Shakti Adi Apekshaya. And next, Mantra Snanadikam Proktam Munibihi Shaunakadibihi. So this is the Padavibhaga of Shloka. So let's go to the grammatical analysis of words. Asamarthyat. Asamarthyat. So this is Asamarthya Shabda. Asamarthyat is Panchami Bhakti form like Ramat. Asamarthya, Asamarthyo, Asamarthyaha. So this is the forms of asamarthya shabda. Then Panchami Vibhakti Ekavachana form is asamarthyat, that is Ramat, asamarthyat. Next is Sharirasya. So Shariram is word. Shariram is word. Sharirasya is Shashti Vibhakti form of that word, like Ramasya, Sharirasya. And next is Kala Adi Apekshaya. Kala Shakti Adi Apekshaya. This is actually one word, Kala Shakti Adi Apekshaya. So Apekshaya is Strilinga Pada, Strilinga word, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana, Kala Shaktya. Next is Mantra Snanadikam. So this is Akaranta Pullinga, Mantra Snanadikaha, Mantra Snanadikam. Ditya Vibhakti Ekavachana. Proktam means verb, told. Proktam means told. Munibihi. So I told in previous classes, ending with bihi is Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Munibihi. Munihi Muni Munayaha. This is same as Hari Shabda. Hari Hari Harayaha. Harim Hari Harin. Harina Haribhyam Haribihi. So Munina Munibhyam Munibihi. Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana form. So next one is also Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana form because ending with bihi. Shaunakadi bihi. So this is also Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Shaunakadi Shabda Shaunakadi bihi. So let's go to the word's meaning. Asamarthyat. 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 Panchami Vibhakti form or by or cause. So because of asamarthya, because of non-possibility. So meaning asamarthyat meaning is because of non-possibility. Sharirasya. Sharirasya. So Shashti Vibhakti is of that one. Sharirasya means of Sharira, body ka. Kala Shaktya Apekshaya. Apekshaya means according. Apekshaya means according. According to what? Kala Shaktiyadi. Kala means time. Shakti or capacity. Ability or capacity. Kala Shaktiyadi. Adi means etc. Kala Shaktiyadi Apeksha means according to time or according to ability and so on. Kala Shaktiyadi Apekshaya. According to time and ability. Mantra Snanadikam. So Mantra Snanadikam means, so in previous talk I told seventh type of snanas, mantra, bhauma and so on. So Mantra Snanadikam means all types of snanas, Mantra Snanadikam. Proktam means already told. So Munibihi, by munis, by sages. Shaunakadi, Shaunaka is the name of Rishi. Shaunakadibihi means Shaunaka and all munis. So said by, told by these Shaunaka and all munis, all sages. So this is the word's meaning. So next is Anvaya. Next goes to the Anvaya. शरीरस्य असामर्थ्यात् कालशक्त्याद्यपेक्षया मन्त्रस्नानादिकं शौनकादिभिः मुनिभिः प्रोक्तम्. So this shloka uh, told in last of this chapter because after restriction of snana, this shloka is told. So this is one type of restriction also, but that mantra snana, how to take mantra snana, when to take mantra snana is told. So sharirasya asamarthyat. So non-possibility of sharira to take bath. That means sharirasya asamarthyat, non-possibility of sharira. For what? For snana. So non-possibility of sharira to take bath. Then kala shaktya depeksha, according to time and his ability, that person's ability. Mantra snanadikam shaunakadibhi munibhi proktam. So non-possibility to take bath of body. Then according to time and according to that capacity of that person, mantra snanadi told. Mantra, bhauma, these all snanas told. So according to that person's ability or capacity or time, that person has to take the mantra snana and all other snanas. So this is the meaning of shloka. Sharirasya asamartyat, non-capacity of body to take bath. And this means if that person is sick or if that person is outside of uh, uh, sorry, that person is not capable to take bath. So then kala shaktya depeksha, according to time, according to place is also taken because adi is stored. Adi means etc. You can take place also. So according to time, place, or that capacity of that person, he has to take mantra and all other snanas. This told by Shaunakadi Muni and Shaunakadi sages. Shaunaka and all other sages told this one. Non-possibility of taking bath, then he has to take bath, type of mantra, bhoma, agneya, vayavya, these all types of snanas according to place, time, or his capacity. So this is the meaning. When the body does not cooperate to take bath, then one should take mantradi bath according to time ability, as said by Shaunakadi sages. So when the body does not cooperate or sharirasya asamartyat, or he is sick, then he has to take mantra, bhoma, vayavya, agneya, then all other snanas according to time, place, or his ability. So this is told by Shaunakadi, all sages. So this is the meaning. Easy to understand the shloka. When the body does not cooperate to take bath, then one should take mantradi bath according to time, ability, and said by Shaunakadi sages. So this is the meaning. Asamartyat sharirasya. So here asamartyat sharirasya. Here sandhi is charto sandhi. This is a different sandhi. Asamartyat sharirasya. Asamartyat sharirasya. Kala shakti adi. So here shakti plus adi is example for yen sandhi. Shakti adi. And adi apekshaya is also yen sandhi. Shaktyadhyapekshaya. Here in two places yen sandhi is occurred. Shakti adi. Shaktyadi, Shaktyadi apekshaya, Shaktyadhyapekshaya. This is Yen Sandhi. For example, Yen Sandhi's example. Mantra Snana Adikam. Here, Mantra Snana plus Adikam, Yen Sandhi, Mantra Snana Adikam. Proktam Munibihi, Shaunakadibihi. Shaunaka plus Adibihi. Here also, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Asamrtyachariyasya Kalashaktyadhyapekshaya. Mantra Snanadikam Proktam Munibihi, Shaunakadibihi. Asamartyat sharirasya. So if body is not possible to take or not cooperating to take bath, if he is sick or he is out of station, he is not possible to take bath or he is on travel, then kala shaktyadyapekshaya, according to kala, according to time or shakti, according to that person's ability and according to place. So apekshaya, according. Apekshaya means according. So he has to take mantra snanadi he has to take mantra, bhoma, any other kind of snana. So this is told by Proktam Munibhi Shaunaka. This is told by Shaunaka and all other sages. So this is the meaning. असामर्थ्यात् शरीरस्य. So body cooperate नहीं कर रहा है बाद स्नान करने के लिए, हमारा शरीर cooperate नहीं कर रहा है. It means बुखार है, नहीं तो कोई और जगह पे वो है, ट्रैवलिंग कर रहा है, तो उस टाइम स्नान करने के लिए टाइम नहीं मिलता है, नहीं तो करने की कुछ ठीक नहीं होता है, ठीक टाइम नहीं मिलता है, ऐसा हुआ तो असामर्थ्य शरीरस्य, नॉन पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ एक बात. देन काल शक्त्या अपेक्षया. सो काल को देखकर, प्लेस को देखकर और उसका कैपेसिटी देखकर मंत्र स्नान आदि, मंत्र आदि 7 टाइप ऑफ स्नान बता चुके हैं, 7 टाइप्स ऑफ स्नान. तो वो कर सकता है, वो 7 टाइप से कोई एक स्नान कर सकता है. सो वो काल जैसा है, प्लेस जैसा है, उसका कैपेसिटी कैसा है, उसको देखकर वो मंत्र स्नान आदि कर सकता है. ये सब कुछ शौनक आदि मुनि ने भी कह चुके हैं. सो दिस इज वन टाइप ऑफ रिस्ट्रिक्शन, बट when to take this mantra snana, when he is not able to take proper bath varuna snana, then he has to take mantra snana according to time or capacity of that person, or capacity, according to that place. This is the meaning. ಅಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಶರೀರಸ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ನೀರೆಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಶರೀರಸ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶರೀರಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗದೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕಾಲಶಕ್ತ್ಯಾತ್ ಅಪೇಕ್ಷೆಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಅವನ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸೂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾನಾದಿ 7 ತರಹದ ಯಾವ ಸ್ನಾನವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದನ್ನ ಅವನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಮಂತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾನಾದಿಕಂ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಶೌನಕಾದಿ ಮುನಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ನೀರು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಹುಷಾರ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಟೈಮು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಅವನು ಈ 7 ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ನಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ನಾನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಶೌನಕಾದಿ ಮುನಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಶರೀರಸ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಬಾಡಿ is not cooperating to take bath, then he has to take bath according to time or his capacity or place. He has to take mantra and all other snanas. So according to that time, place, he has to take mantra adi snana, mantra, all 7 types of snana. So this is told by Shaunaka Muni and Shaunakadi Muni, Shaunaka and all other sages. So this is the meaning of shloka. I hope you got the clear meaning of this shloka. Non-possibility of taking bath, then he has to take bath with mantra and all other snanas according to time, place or his capacity. Okay, this told by Shaunakadi Muni. So let's go to the next shloka. So what is actual snana? So this is told here, actual snana. So shloka number 17. Swadharme sthirata sthairyam dharmam indriya nigrahah snanam manomalatyago danam vai bhutarakshanam. So in this shloka, what is actual dharma, what is actual sthairya, what is actual snana, and what is actual dana. These four are told here. Actual sthairya, actual dharma, actual snana, and actual dana. So swadharme sthirata stairyam dharmam indriya nigrahah snanam manomalatyago danam vai bhutarakshanam. So here no sandhi is occurred in this shloka. So padavibhaga is swadharme sthirata stairyam dharmam indriya nigrahah snanam manomalatyaga. So here one sandhi is occurred, manomalatyaga, visargasya utva, visargasya u, after that गुणसंधि मनोमलत्यागः मनोमलत्याग उ मनोमलत्यागो. So manomalatyaga, danam vai. Vai is also same as tu. It has no meaning, but it is used to complete that pada, complete that shloka. Pranam vai bhutarakshanam. Bhutarakshanam is one word. So vai is avyaya. It has no meaning, but it is used to complete the shloka. So there is a rules for every shloka. इतना ही लेटर होना चाहिए आ सालಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಯಮ ಇದೆ. So to follow that rule they used y to he. These are avyayas. So here y is also one avyaya. They use it to fulfill the shloka. So let's go to the grammatical analyzing of every word. Swadharme. Swadharme means not meaning. Swadharme is saptami bhakti ekavachana, same as rame. Swadharme. Swadharmah is word. Akaranta pullinga word. Swadharme. Rama shabdavat. Swadharme. Saptami bhakti ekavachana. Sthirata. Sthirata is akaranta strilinga, same as Sita. Sita, Site, Sitaha. Sthirata, Sthirate, Sthirataha. Chikitsa, Chikitse, Chikitsaha. These are all akaranta strilinga word. Sthirata is akaranta strilinga word. Next one is sthiryam. Sthiryam is akaranta napumsakalinga. Sthiryam. Sthiryam. Akaranta napumsakalinga. Prathama vibhakti ekavachana. Dharmam. Dharma is word. Akaranta pullinga. Here form is Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana, like Ramam. Indriya nigraha. Indriya nigraha is also akaranta pullinga, like Ramah. Ramah, Ramo, Ramaha. Indriya nigraha. Indriya nigrahau. Indriya nigrahaha. So akaranta pullinga prathama vibhakti ekavachana. Snanam. Snanam means already came. It is akaranta napumsakalinga prathama vibhakti ekavachana. Manomala tyagaha. Manomala tyagaha is akaranta pullinga. Tyagaha, tyago, tyagaha. So danam. Danam is akaranta napumsakalinga. Danam, dane, danani. Vanam, vane, vanani. Likewise, danam is akaranta napumsakalinga. Why is away already told. Bhutarakshanam is akaranta napumsakalinga once again. Bhutarakshanam. Rakshanam, rakshane, rakshanani. Vanam, vane, vanani. Iti say these are the grammatical points of this shloka. So dharme saptami vibhakti ekavachana akaranta pullinga. Sthirata akaranta strilinga prathama vibhakti ekavachana. Sthiryam akaranta napumsakalinga prathama vibhakti ekavachana. So in this way you have to identify words forms. So in which vachana, in which vibhakti, in which linga that word is there. So in this shloka, actual dharma, actual sthirya, actual sthana and actual dana is told. So next is directly anvaya. So sthiryam. So what is sthirya? Swadharme sthirata. Sthiryam. So sthiryam, what is sthirya? Swadharme sthirata. What is actual sthirya? Swadharme sthirata. Dharmam, indriya nigraha. What is actual dharma? Indriya nigraha is actual dharma. So snanam, what is actual snana? Manomala tyagaha is actual snana. Danam, dana, bhutarakshanam, that is actual dana. So sthairya. Sthairya means stability. So what is stability? Swadharme sthirata. So swadharma means here duty, not religion. Duty. Swadharma means our duty. So personal duty. Swadharme sthirata. So sincerity or uh, sincerity of our duty or sincerity in your duty is actual stability. So that is called as actual sthairya. So what is actual sthairya? Swadharme sthirata. Sincerity in our duty is actual stability. And next one is dharma. What is dharma? Indriya nigraha. So dharma means good activity. So good activity. What is good activity? Indriya nigraha. Controlling of our sense. So that is actual good activity. What is dharma? Indriya nigraha is dharma. So indriya nigraha means controlling of our senses. Indriya sense. Nigraha is controlling of our sense. So snanam, what is actual bath? Manomala tyagaha. Tyaga means leaving. Mala means dosha. Mano. So manaha. So uh, throwing out doshas from our mana. So that is actual bath, actual cleanliness. So purity from our manas. That means purity of mind. So that is called as actual bath. The actual bath is that one. What is manashuddhi? Manashuddhi is actual bath. So kama, krodha, mada, lobha, moha, mada, matsara. These are called as shadvairi. So throwing out these shad doshas from our mind is actual bhakti. Manomana tyaga. Next is danam. Danam is charity. What is actual charity? Bhuta rakshanam. Bhuta rakshana, that is saving all living beings or assurance to all living beings. So it is already came in uh, Chaturthadhyaya, fourth chapter. That is Iha Chatvari Danani Proktani Paramarshibhi. So in that shloka, Bhutadaya. So that is Bhuta Rakshanam. That is assurance to living beings or saving living beings. That is actual dana. Actually, Jiva Dana is actual dana. So after studying BMS, you are going to become doctor. So becoming doctor is saving life or saving human beings. So that is actual snana. So in this shloka, actual sthairya, actual dharma, actual stana, and actual charity is told. Dharma, stairyam. So dharma is sthirata. That is sincerity in our duty is actual stability. So indriya nigraha. That means controlling of our senses actual good activity. And purity of mind is actual bath or throwing out all doshas from our mind is actual bath. So assurance to living beings is or saving of living beings is actual charity. So this is the meaning. Sincerity or fortitude in our duty is actual stability. Controlling of our senses is actual dharma. Dharma means good activity. Purity of mind is actual bath. Hmm? And assurance to living beings is actual charity. So here dharma. So in practice, dharma is religion. Dharma is religion. But in this shloka, dharma means good activity, and another meaning is that is stairyam. So dharma is duty. So dharma has different meanings: duty, religion, or good activity. So in this shloka, first dharma. So dharma means duty, our duty, and next dharma meaning good activity. So take this meaning in the shloka. So dharma means our duty, and second dharmam indriya nigraha. In that line, dharma means good activity. So this is told in this shloka. स्वधर्मे स्थिरतास्थैर्यं धर्ममिन्द्रियनिग्रहः स्नानं मनोमलत्यागो दानं वै भूतरक्षणम्. Swdharme sthirata stairyam. What is actual stability? That is sincerity or fortitude in our duties, actual stability. And dharmam indriya nigraha. Indriya nigraha is actual dharma. That is controlling of our sense is a good activity. And snanam manomalatyagaha. Manomalatyaga is actual snana. That means throwing doshas throwing out doshas from our mana. So meaning is purity of our mind is actual bath. And danam by bhutarakshanam. Bhutarakshana. Assurance to living beings is actual dana. So this is the meaning. स्वधर्म में स्थिरता धैर्य स्थैर्यम. सो हम कोई ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं, तो हम डॉक्टर है, हम टीचर है, कोई काम कर रहे हैं, तो उस काम में सिंसियरिटी, प्रामाणिकता रखना ही है एक्चुअल स्थैर्य है, एक्चुअल स्टेबिलिटी है. कोई जॉब कर रहा है तो उस जॉब में सिंसियरली होना चाहिए. तो खुशी से करना चाहिए. और जब काम देते हैं, काम को अच्छी तरह से करना है, वो ही एक्चुअल स्थैर्य है. एंड धर्म इंद्रिय निग्रह. तो हमारा सेंस जो है उसका कंट्रोल रखना ही एक्चुअल गुड एक्टिविटी है. अच्छा काम क्या है, अच्छा एक्टिविटी क्या है? इंद्रिय निग्रह. इंद्रिय निग्रह मीन्स इंद्रियों का निग्रह. that is controlling of our senses. And snanam, what is actual snana? Manomala tyaga. Manomala tyaga. Manaha means mind. Mala dosha. Tyaga means त्याग देना. तो इन दोषों को मन से दूर करना ही एक एक्चुअल बात है, एक्चुअल स्नान है. So next one is Dhanam by Bhuta Rakshanam. This is told in 4th chapter. That is चिकित्सा महात्म्य विज्ञान में ये कह चुके हैं. That is यह चत्वारि दानानि प्रोक्तानि महर्षिभिः. So in उस श्लोक में भूतदया also told, one of great charity. भूतदया, that is भूत रक्षणम, और जीवित जीवों का रक्षण करना, पालन करना. So that is main dana. So actual dana. So these 4 points are told here: actual stairya, actual dharma, actual snana, and actual dana. Clear? ಸ್ವಧರ್ಮೇ ಸ್ಥಿರತಾ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ, ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಭಾಯಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ. ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಧರ್ಮೇ ಸ್ಥಿರತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ ಇರುವುದೇ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಧರ್ಮಮಿಂದ್ರಿಯ ನಿಗ್ರಹ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ ನಿಗ್ರಹ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಧರ್ಮ, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ. ಸ್ನಾನಂ ಮನೋಮಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ. ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ನಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನೀರಿನಿಂದ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಸ್ನಾನ. ಆದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ನಾನ ಯಾವುದು? ಮನೋಮಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ. ಮನೋಮಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ದೋಷಗಳನ್ನ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈ ಕಾಮ, ಕ್ರೋಧ, ಮದ, ಮತ್ಸರ, ಲೋಭ, ಮೋಹ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅದು ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ದೋಷಗಳು. ಆ ದೋಷಗಳನ್ನ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡುವುದೇ ಮನೋಮಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ. ಈ ದೋಷಗಳನ್ನು ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡುವುದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಜವಾದ ಸ್ನಾನ. ದಾನಂ ವೈ ಭೂತ ರಕ್ಷಣಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ದಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಜೀವಿಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ, ಭೂತ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ. ಜೀವಿಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯೇ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ದಾನ. ಇದು 4ನೇ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ. ಯಾವ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ? ಇಹ ಚತ್ವಾರಿ ದಾನಾನಿ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಾನಿ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಭಿಃ ಪರಮರ್ಷಿಭಿಃ. ಆ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂತದಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭೂತದಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ. ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ದಾನ. ಅದೇ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ದಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ 4 ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಸ್ನಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ದಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. So you have to remember this point in this shloka. So here swadharma means our duty. So here dharma means duty. So in next dharma indriya nigraha, in that dharma is good activity, so that is called as dharma. So dharma has different meaning. Swadharma means our duty. Dharma indriya nigraha, in that dharma means good activity. So here very important point is second line first, snanam manomala tyaga. So this chapter is related to snana vijnaniya. So yeah, sorry, point snanam manomala tyaga. So actual bath is manomala tyaga, that is purity of mind. हमारे मन में जो दोषास है उसको दूर करना ही actual snana hai. So this is the meaning of this shloka. So let's go to the next shloka. This is the last shloka of 8th chapter, 18. Shloka number 18, 1-8. न जलाप्सुतदेहस्य स्नानमित्यभिधीयते सस्नातो यो दमस्नातः शुचिशुद्धमनोमलः. So this shloka is taken from Mahabharata. So what is actual snana is told here. न जलाप्लुतदेहस्य स्नानमित्यभिधीयते सस्नातो यो दमस्नातः शुचिशुद्धमनोमलः. सस्नातो यो दमस्नातः शुचिशुद्धमनोमलः. न जलाप्लुतदेहस्य स्नानमित्यभिधीयते सस्नातो यो दमस्नातः शुचिशुद्धमनोमलः. This is taken from Mahabharata. Let's go to the Padavibhaga. Jala plus apluta dehasya. Here sandhis are occurred in 2 places. Jalapluta dehasya. Jala plus apluta dehasya. Snanamiti abhidiyate. Snanamiti abhidiyate. This is the end sandhi. So let's go to the grammatical analyzing of every word. Na. Na means दिस् इस् अव्यय न अव्यय जल आप्लुत देहस्य जल आप्लुत सवर्ण दीर्घ संधि आप्लुत देहस्य देहस्य मीन्स षष्ठी विभक्ति फॉर्म ऑफ देह शब्द देहस्य एकवचन फॉर्म एकरामस्य स्नानम इति स्नानम is already told अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग अभिधीयते अभिधीयते is verb here अभिधीयते उच्यते आत्मनेपदी वर्तमान काल प्रथम विभक्ति एकवचन अभिधीयते सः so here विसर्गस्य लोप is occurred सः स्नातो स्नातो स्नातः स्नातो in this उकार विसर्गस्य उत्वा स्नात उ स्नातो उत्वा after that गुणसंधि यो in this word also yaha yaha is word yo means yaha that is also visargasya utva ya plus u yo damasnatah means here also akaranta pullinga damasnatah shuchi shuddha manomalah it is also prathama vibhakti ekavachana pullinga word. So let's go to the meaning of every word. Na means not, no. Jala means water. Apluta dehasya means wet body. Wet body is called as apluta deha. So wet with jala. Snanam means bath. Abhidiyate considered. Consider. Abhidiyate means consider. Saha means he. Snataha, so who is taking bath, so that person is called snataha. Yaha means which person. Damasnatha means taking bath with dama. Dama means non-arrogance, taking bath with non-arrogance, that is shuchi shuddha manomalaha. Shuchi shuddha manomala means manomal se shuddh hua, so purity of mind. Overall meaning is purity of mind. Shuddhi shuddha manomalaha. Pure from this manodosha. This is the meaning of every word. So next go to the meaning. Padavibhaga over. So next go to the meaning. Anvaya jalapluta dehasya snanamiti na abhidiyate. जलाप्लुत देहस्य स्नानम् इति न अभिधीयते यः दमस्नातः शुचिशुद्धि मनोमलः सः स्नातः. So this is the अन्वय. Let's go to the meaning of shloka. जलाप्लुत देहस्य स्नानम् इति न अभिधीयते. अभिधीयते means considered. न अभिधीयते not considered. So स्नानम् इति. So this bath is not considered as actual bath. Which is स्नान जलाप्लुत देहस्य. So wet with water. So if body is wet by water, that is not considered as actual bath. Yah damasnatah, which person taken bath with dama, taken bath with non-arrogance, that person shuchi shuddhi manomalaha. So that person out of manodoshas. So that person actually called as snataha, actually called as that person actually taken a bath. So this is the meaning. जलाप्लुत देहस्य स्नानमिति न अभिधीयते. तो गीला हुआ बॉडी से वो स्नान किया ऐसा नहीं मान सकते हैं. केवल यही स्नान नहीं है. यह दमस्नातः, जिस व्यक्ति ने दम से स्नान किया है. दम मीन्स नॉन ऑर्गेन्स से स्नान किया है. इस मतलब जिसका मन शुद्ध है. शुचि शुद्धि मनोमलः. तो मन में जो दोषास है वो दोषों से मुक्ति जो पाया है वो ही एक्चुअली स्नान किया हुआ पर्सन है. So this is the meaning. Actual snana is manoshuddhi. Overall meaning of this sloka is actual snana is manoshuddhi, not taking bath with water or taking bath for body. ಜಲಾಪ್ಲುತ ದೇಹಸ್ಯ ಸ್ನಾನಮಿತಿ ನ ಅಭಿಧೀಯತೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಲಾಪ್ಲುತ ದೇಹ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರಿನಿಂದ ಒದ್ದೆಯಾದ ದೇಹವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು ಅವನು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಸ್ನಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ದಮಸ್ನಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ಅರೋಗೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನಃಶುದ್ಧಿ. ಶುಚಿ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಮನೋಮಲಃ. ಈ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ದೋಷಗಳಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಮುಕ್ತನಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೋ ಅವನೇ ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಂತವನಾಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಮನಃಶುದ್ಧಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ದೇಹ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದೇಹ ಶುದ್ಧಿ not only a actual bath, manashuddhi also actual bath. So this is the main point of this shloka. What is that? Both are very important. Deha shuddhi and manashuddhi. Keval deha shuddhi. Kevalam only body's purity is not is considered as actual bath. Manashuddhi also actual bath. So these two is very important. Deha shuddhi and manashuddhi. Not only deha shuddhi is as considered as bath, but manashuddhi also included, should be included there. Manashuddhi is actual bath. Manashuddhi and deha shuddhi both are very important. So this is the meaning. Body does not become pure not only because of bath. Non-arrogance and purity of mind also considered as actual bath. Thus this is the meaning of shloka. Body does not become pure not only because of bath, that is जलाप्लुतदेहस्य स्नानमिति न अभिधीयते. Non-arrogance, damasnatah, and purity of mind. Shuchi manomalah also considered as actual bath. Saha snatah. Body does not become pure not only because of bath, and non-arrogance and purity of mind also considered as actual bath. So 8th chapter is over. So first of all we discussed on importance of स्नान. स्नान से क्या होता है? मन शुद्धि एंड देह शुद्धि main importance of snanas. And next is 7 types of snanas are told: mantra, bhoma, agneya, vayuvya, divya, manasa and varuna. So 7 types of snanas are told in previous classes. And next, definitions to all snanas. Mantra snana means taking bath with mantra. Apovishtadibhihi mantram. Apovishtamayo bhuva. So that is mantra snana. Bhoma snana is applying clay on our body. Bhoma snana. Bhasmana snana. Applying ash on our bodies. Agneya snana. So next one is Vayuva snana. That is taking bath with dust which is arised from cow's hooves. So that is Vayuva snana. And Divya snana ettu Sataparushena. So taking bath in rain at a time sunrise. So that is Divya Snana. And Varuna Snana, which is we are taking daily, that is Varuna Snana. Next one is Manasa Snana, is thinking ourselves. So that is Atma Chintanam. Atma Chintana is Divya Snana. So these are the 7 types of snanas. So next told benefits of snanas. So Manah Prasada Janam in that shloka told that benefits of snana. So in the next restriction, where to take snana, when to take snana, and how to take snana. Where to take snana? Nadishu devakateshu tatakeshu saraswata. In that shloka, where to take snana is told. Next is when to take snana, pratasnanam. So you have to take bath in the morning only. And next one is how to take snana, gajavat snanam acharet. So like elephant, we have to take bath. That means we have to enjoy the bath. So next is restrictions of snanas. So bhuktva tatkshanam. That is after taking food immediately we should not take bath. Na turo na mahanishi. Patients also not take to bath, and mahanishi in midnight also should not take bath. So this is the restrictions of snanas told. In next 2-3 shlokas they told restrictions of snanas, and next last one is today. So what is actual snana? Manashuddhi is actual snana. So taking bath is not only a snana, not only a purity. Manashuddhi also one type of snana. Manashuddhi also actual snana. So both are very important. Manashuddhi and snana shuddhi or deha shuddhi. So this is the gist of 8th chapter. So, if question is asked in exams, write Snana Vijnaniyam, gist of Snana Vijnaniyam chapter of Vaidyakiya Subhashita Sahitya. Then you have to write these points. First, you have to write importance of Snana. Next, 7 types of Snana, and definition to 7 types of Snana. Next, mm, where to take, when to take, and how to take Snana, and restrictions of Snana, and benefits of Snana, and last, Manashuddhi and Deya Shuddhi. Both are actual Snanas. So you have to write in this point, these points in gist of chapter. Okay. Oh. Roll number 8. Roll number 8. Roll number 13. Roll number 17. Roll number 21. So signal is very weak there, so we can't hear their voice. So next, roll number 47. 47. 56. 60. So all students facing a signal problem, I think. 62. 75. 77. Nobody is there. 83. 94. 'Okay. If you have any doubts in 8th chapter, please ask now. Any doubts in 8th chapter or today's class? Roll number 1 to 5. Any doubts?
No, sir.
1 to 5. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. Any doubts? 11 to 15.
No, sir.
No. 11 to 15. 16 to 20. 16 to 20. Any doubts? 21 to 25. 26 to 30.
Okay.
31 to 35.
No, sir.
No. 36 to 40.
No, sir.
41 to 45.
No, sir.
No doubts. 46 to 50. 51 to 55.
No, sir.
No doubts. 56 to 60. 61 to 65. 66 to 70.
No, sir.
No doubts. 71 to 75.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
76 to 80.
No, sir.
No, sir.
81 to 85.
No, sir.
86 to 90.
No, sir.
No, sir.
91 to 95. 96 to 100. No. If you found any doubts in previous classes, you can ask through WhatsApp also, or you can call me, or you can ask in next classes also. Okay. If you have any doubts. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
In
sir.
next class, we are going to
Thank you, sir.
discuss on story. Next story in next class.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Story.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
साहिल मैडम माइक कंटिन्यू केलाय